Chasing perfection leaves us with the false hope of achievement and holds us trapped in this unsustainable race for a future that isn't there. But moving towards a passion will help us understand that reality lives in the present moment. And if we continue to chase perfection, our purpose for that end result will become judged by something that's out of our control. Our belief of a desired outcome is a product of our own thoughts, which become consumed with the past and obsessed with what a future outcome should look like. The truth is, our passion and beliefs have no better place of focus than in the present moment. The fears of a past and future design of imperfection will only ever live in our own minds, and we'll always become the slave to the thoughts we place behind them. But our passion will continue to present itself in every observed action held in the beautiful design of a present moment. Mark Twain has a quote that says, "The two most important days in our life are the day we are born and the day we find out why." The day we understand why we're here is the day that we find ourselves chasing passion over perfection. We become surrounded by moments driven by a clearly defined purpose. This developing passion delivers us to a place of unexplainable belonging. And the manifestation of this idea has our passion outweighing the fears of our past. And as perfection fades, we can finally see how messy life truly is. And we're okay with that. We're okay with the interaction of the good and the bad, because we understand it's all part of the experience. Why should we ever be forced to turn our back on our life's purpose, only to chase objects of illusion? Perfection will only ever be the killer of creativity, but passion gives us the timeless energy to never give up on the things that truly bring joy into every moment we encounter. Some split seconds of our past will be forgotten, and our future will always demand the attention needed to proceed. But the present moment will continue to surprise us through the nearly missed interactions of every day. Passion keeps us curious, and perfection misdirects a hopeful mind. Embrace the passion of why we're all here, and let your purpose lead the way. Let's take a trip down memory lane and reflect on the peaceful moments that shape a young mind. Let's dive a little bit deeper into a past that holds all the momentum for a future design. Can you remember a time when you were trapped in a youthful mind, cultivated by a deep thought? When at a young age, everything became so clear, And when we could do nothing but get lost in the beauty of a hopeful moment, that time holds all the answers to the questions we can't help but to ask ourselves. Are we moving in the right direction? Will this world be a better place because of the difference we dare to make? What if we could continue to chase the peaceful sound of a realized moment? Would it let us dare to dream about what an imagined reality could really look like for us? This nostalgia you feel is no accident. It's a peaceful purpose with nowhere else to go but to wait patiently behind a blank stare of a curious mind. It helps pull our potential from the dark despair of misbeliefs until the moment comes when we find ourselves capturing joy in the future design of a newly observed world. Everything that is happening in our lives is happening for a reason. It's trying to bring us closer to our true selves, helping us explore new interactions, wondering where each moment will lead us next. J.K. Rowling said it best when he said, "Age is foolish and forgetful when it underestimates youth." Let's remain forever young and get lost again in a playful mind. Let's develop a higher energy for life. We might just find ourselves living every day with unexplainable passion. The inner city streets have endless stories of success, forged from humble beginnings. It holds the memory of each triumph, placed alongside a troubling setback. And the further we travel these streets, the more time begins to provide us with the needed courage to draw our individual creations closer. In the beginning, we find ourselves consumed with the idea of breaking free. But success shows us another worthy path, as the city streets sit silently watching from a distance. The heart of this inner city captures each memory, scripted on its concrete notepad, recording the significance of a past reflection and an unmistakable outcome. This desired success that we hold so dear comes to life, one interaction at a time. See, the further back we start our journey leaves us with more interactions to learn from along the way. We shouldn't look at how long it takes to get there. We should embrace the lessons we find ourselves in the middle of. Time wasted is a regret we can't get back, and success is something we attract. No matter where we start our journey, momentum will always be the deciding factor in the future success of our own lives. Remember, what we seek is seeking us. We just need the courage to light the way. The streets we once found ourselves desperately trying to get away from may just become the most important story we share about how our dreams came to life. And maybe we'll come to realize we wouldn't change a second of it. because it created the person we are today. One foot pressed against a long stretch of concrete leaves an impression not only for us to follow, but for us also to believe in. A young, ambitious writer exercises her mind with long walks on the city streets of New York. This is where she can calm the mind and release her inner creativity. Although on this particular walk, she found herself reflecting on the teachings of a memorable mentor, one that laid the groundwork for what she found herself loving so dearly. But now that mentor has decided to hang up his hat and move on to retirement. As the world around her slowed to a crawl, she thought back on the words he wrote, on how they seemed to pull the story towards her in a way that opened her curiosity to where the next paragraph would take her. And when she arrived at the end, it always left her searching for more. He showed her the importance of chasing a gift, helping her realize her style of writing was hidden in the welcoming arms of a gift that has never left. It's just waiting for someone to help it be realized through a creative awareness. She put her hand over her heart and felt a rush of gratitude fall over her. If not for the individual selfless acts of ongoing mentorship, she may never have realized her hidden gift, the one that now brings so much joy and these unimaginable outcomes. She walked a little bit further and started to think about her future obligation to carry the torch, about how she could help others realize their own gifts and develop a life that could fill their own hearts with the same type of gratitude she held so close. Mentors will always be the grounding inner voice, nudging us towards our own developed style that cultivates an unexplainable future outcome. We first have to be open enough to let the individual in, and courageous enough to put those teachings into action. As we do, we just might find ourselves wrapped in a moment of clarity and wondering how our gift can inspire the next group of like-minded people. The groups that we travel can help develop a higher energy for the life that surrounds us. This energy takes on the direction given to it by the state of mind we choose to provide. To raise this energy to a sustainable level, we have to find ourselves motivated by the memorable sounds that capture the attention of a present thought. These peaceful moments where we become trapped in the pure joy of an interaction helps us become more aware of a shared laugh with an encouraging group of like-minded individuals. Life's actions, experienced with a full heart and an open mind, will fill us with the needed energy to overcome any obstacle. I sometimes find myself struggling with the tightening grip of an unwanted habit. the ones that drain the needed energy for enjoyment. These limiting actions provide me with a decreased energy that can shelter me from the embrace of an uplifting experience. Unwanted habits aren't always easy to walk away from. But down deep, I know for me to feel the creative potential that lies within, I need to provide myself with the small steps that lead me away from these distracting forces. I've experienced a life lived behind the reduced energy of an unwanted habit. These crippling obstacles provide no purpose for the present need to feel more. We need to clear the mind of unwanted distractions and stay away from the quick pleasures that later leave us with a feeling of lack. If our body is the unconscious mind led by our emotions, can a simple thought of an intelligent belief be the power that shifts our conscious mind just enough to raise our energy? And again find our own beating heart, developing new habits, cultivated by the pure embrace of gratitude? Surround yourself with people that raise your energy to a higher level, not take it away by supporting unwanted habits. The people we welcome in will be the people that shape the habits of our mind and open us up to the possibility of experiencing a higher level of our own outer reality. Raise your energy to draw enjoyable moments closer. Share a smile. Meet a new friend. Find yourself lost in nature. These actions will shed old habits and develop new ones. Embrace the self-awareness that leads us to unforgettable moments, and let the inner energy of an open mind lead the way.